Well, I was curious to see if Kandese survived Art in the Park weekend, and here you are.
I am.
You're alive.
I am alive. I'm getting slowly in the more alive section. I think I'm like right on the cusp of fully alive. Like my usual energy, because you know how I am. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm not quite, but I'm almost.
Yeah. Well, and Kandese was just a teeny tiny bit stressed when I saw her on Friday.
Oh,
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You know, I got 20 miles of walking in that
I bet.
2-day span. So,
Yeah. But by Saturday afternoon, she looked like she was back close to normal, and it looked like a beautiful weather, huge crowd. It had good attendance.
we had really good attendance. So how I gauge my attendance really goes based off of right now my food trucks. And while the lines weren't nearly as long as they were last year, by about like 2-3 o'clock, they were already sold out of food. Oh, wow. Most of them. Or most of their items were gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I did warn them. So I know some of the patrons' comments, we need more food. So I went from 4 or 5-ish last year to 10 this year, and it still wasn't enough. So we are listening about the more food requests. I did discover that the barbecue was so good that people were buying it by the pound.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they went out really quick.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you buy some to eat there and take 2 pounds home,
what's left?
Yeah, what's left. So we're hoping to add a pizza and like a Mexican food truck next year to add on top of what we already have. But all of the vendors did really well.
Good. So, and the 2 days worked out great.
Oh, yeah. Everyone really likes the 2 days. We're getting where I think more vendors find out about us a little late, and so we put them on for next year. So hopefully we'll have some more vendors next year. But we had some really cool stuff this year, I feel. Some authors and,
Yes.
the handcrafted knife maker. So people really found, I think, a lot of really unique items for their shopping list, or maybe for a birthday or Christmas.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of fun. I walked around a little bit, and it was great. And also fantastic that you made sure the rain did not fall until about 8 o'clock that night.
Yes. So I did a lot. So funnily enough, when I came back from my vacation from Denver, I brought rain with me.
Yes, you did.
And then I was just like, okay, God. I was like, it's great. I know I prayed really hard for the rain.
Yeah.
But like just for this weekend, could you dry it up just a little bit?
Yeah.
And so it dried up, and then it
Just so you know, the rain you brought, the leaky trailer is back behind the building right now because I've got to have the leak fixed. So thank you very much. It ruined the light. It ruined a laptop. It ruined a mixer. So thank you.
I apologize for my really strong rain. Ed's and I don't know what was up with that.
No, I think the roof leaked for a long time. We just finally discovered it. At the fair and
when
Roswell.
it's dry here, you can even see with the roads.
I know.
It's so dry here that the moment we have any sort of wet, like everything's like we don't know how to function.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. No, it's pretty crazy. I had one clip the guy working in the trailer sent to me that week of the fair, and it was raining in the trailer.
Oh no! Everyone's like, oh no.
Yeah. So we Gabriel's going to be looking at it today to see what we need to do to get it fixed. But thank you for the rain, maybe?
Yes.
So, well, good. Well, it looks like, I don't know whether you brought them with you or they just showed up.
A mix of both. It's a mix of both. However,
we enjoy coming. Absolutely.
Yeah, no.
Our favorite thing to do.
Yes, we have. You want to go? Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
We'll be right there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think part
These
of the
were
comedy
the-
troupe is like what comes with the comedy troupe is Maria and Melanie.
That's right.
And so like if it has to do with the comedy troupe, like more than likely, I'm going to be involved, and they're definitely going to be
Well,
involved.
these were the
Really
stars of the
missed
Buttermilk
you.
Hotel.
yeah, these
play.
were our lovely ghosts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, we didn't know that until the play,
That's right.
to the end.
That's right.
But that's right.
It was hard to keep that a secret, I'll tell you.
Yes.
And it really was tough.
Yeah,
And they had a lot of fun being ghosts.
Yes, we did.
that's right.
If that says anything about their future afterlife.
Uh-oh.
We have fun doing whatever.
Just about anything.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So, is there a comedy troupe production in the works?
I'm so glad you asked that.
Maybe that's why we're here. I'm not sure.
If Candace doesn't mind.
Oh, I
we'd like
totally,
to do a
I
little
I don't mind at all.
Over a little.
Yeah, like they have, and then whatever time left, I'll tell you guys what we have coming up. But
Okay.
they can totally talk all
'Cause
day
I got,
long
I got a
about that.
card because you've got like the Carpenters coming up, and
Well, first we have the fall movie start, and at the 30th. But then we have Janet's Planet. She's from NASA. At the beginning of November, and then we also are helping Balloons and Tunes, and we'll have the Paper Takes Flight in our building as well.
okay,
So we have some fun stuff right after Trick or Treat Artesia.
right. That's the first weekend in November, right? The
Balloons and Tunes.
Balloons and Tunes
Yes.
weekend is like the 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
Like that.
So
Okay.
yeah, we have the 3rd, which is the show for Janet. It's a 45-minute show. It's a tour through the solar system. Then on the Friday,
I just have this picture in mind. She's going to walk out on stage and say, "Hi, I'm Janet. Here's my planet."
oh my gosh, it would be so hysterical. I'll have to ask her about that. And then she's doing 4 workshops in the schools on Friday.
wow, okay.
As well as for the STEM kids, we're going to have a special luncheon where they get to meet an astronaut.
Wow, a real life.
Yes.
That is
And
awesome.
so we're really excited about that. She was actually her idea, and so we're really excited to get to do that just for them. And then we follow, like I said, we follow that up with Paper Takes Flight on the Saturday
Okay.
with Balloons and Tunes. But that also is on the Balloons and Tunes schedule.
Okay.
So if you haven't looked at that, go to the Artesia Chamber of Commerce page. A little shout out to them because they also shouted out our show. So please check that schedule. The balloons, like having hot air balloons here, just to have our mini balloon is really awesome opportunity.
It is, yeah. And then you have the Carpenters.
The Carpenters, now tickets are actually selling in bulk. People are buying like 4 or 5 at a time.
Oh, wow.
So the Carpenters Christmas is November 29th.
Okay.
And it's the longest running Carpenters tribute in America.
So it's the good one.
It's the good one.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, of course, our fall movie series starts October 30th with Hocus Pocus 1 and 2. So that one is going to be a long night, of course, because we start once nightfall sets. And we provide the popcorn. You just have to bring your blanket, your chair, and
Now, is
a
there
drink.
any truth to the story that I read the other day that this is how they mess with prisoners as they show them the Hocus Pocus movies?
I have no idea.
No.
Do
I'm
they
just
do
ki-
that?
I'm just kidding.
I'm all like, in my brain, I'm thinking, what correlates being in the grave? Like, I don't know. Isn't it Binks or whatever his name is?
No. I'm poking fun at Hocus Pocus movies is what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's they show the Hocus Pocus movies and play Barry Manilow music, and that's how you get the prisoners.
Oh, the crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hysterical funny. Now I get you. No, so we're going to do 1 and 2 since the second one came out. And so that's our first one.
That's
and it will
right.
be every Sunday up
Okay.
until the 20th of November are the
Gotcha.
fall movies.
Okay, in the Heritage Walkway or at the
Yes.
theater?
Heritage Walkway, unless the
Walkway.
weather does not permit, and then I will shuffle everyone to the theater. It's like 5 steps, and then we'll watch it inside. But
Very
the
good.
goal is to watch it outside.
Very good.
Okay.
So let's talk about the Ocotillo Comedy Troupe. What are you guys up to now?
Oh.
I'll let you take
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. Sister.
older
sister.
sister. There we go again. I tell you,
I can't
They are like this all the time.
we are having auditions, and we are calling everybody.
Everybody.
Because the production will be in February, and it is called Who Poisoned His Meatball by Greg Sodato.
Okay.
And it's a mystery comedy. And we need 17 cast members, and then we will have extras. And the extras are, the set is going to be in a cafe.
Okay.
And so, so the extras will just come in, sit, pretend that they're eating, pretend that the food is good.
Yes,
You
yes,
know, and
yes.
maybe sit for a while and leave,
Yeah.
and we don't know exactly
But they
how
don't have
that's
any
gonna be.
lines. They won't have any lines.
They won't. And
But
if they
we
do,
need
it'll
them.
just be a one-liner or stuff
Right.
like this.
It won't be anything.
But I think the 5 main ones are maybe 9.
Maybe, yes.
9.
Have the main speaking parts.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And I know we have very talented people out there that
9.
would like to try
9.
out. And the auditions will be October, yes,
30th.
October the 30th
At 2
at 2,
at the Ocotillo lobby
November the 1st
at 7.
at 7, and then November the 2nd at 7.
Yes.
Okay.
And they'll all be at the Ocotillo.
Okay.
So
Do you get to try the meatballs, or you just have to get picked to be in the play first before you get to have
It kind of
meatballs?
depends. It kind of depends.
if it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, it doesn't kill you.
Oh, did I just give it away? Oh, darn it.
I think
You
it's
know what? I actually might be able to get the Campanellas to make some meatballs. My family.
That would be fun.
Some actual Italian. Actually, I will let the ladies
Not
know.
yet.
Yeah, please don't.
I feel like they're the least likely to poison anybody with how much they pray the rosary. So I think you'll be fine.
that's great. So the production is set for early next year when it's going to happen, but
Yes,
you need
February, mid-February?
mid-February. But you need the actors
yes, we need
now.
to start
Yes.
early
We-
because,
yes.
you know, in November you have Thanksgiving.
And then you have
got to take some
Christmas.
time off, Christmas, time off, and then January, so that's
we-
what.
we-
Some
Recover.
people are saying, why are you starting so early?
Because of that.
Well,
yeah.
There's a lot of holidays.
Yes.
Sure,
Gotta
so
work
you-
around that.
things happen.
So what type of roles are? I don't mean roles for the meatballs. I mean for the cast.
But we do need to think about the roles, too.
Meatball subs. But what type of characters are going to be in this production?
Well, without giving away too much.
Right.
It's
Outline.
set in an Italian restaurant.
Okay.
Okay. So, of course, the meatball and spaghetti and that type of thing.
Okay.
But there's all kinds of things. There is the owner of the restaurant. There's a newspaper reporter. There's the richest man in town.
In town, that
Yes,
controls
yes.
everything.
And then
bet.
his,
Don't like him.
yeah, he's kind of not a nice man. And then there's his secretary. And
Oh.
there's an artist.
Now, for those of you listening on the radio, there were air quotes
Quotes.
around secretary.
Use your imagination.
Yes, and then there's, of course, the richest man's wife, and then her mother, and boy, is she something else. And then there's a couple of chefs. There's a head chef, and there's a salad chef, you know.
yeah.
And then we also have a doctor and a lawyer and a tattoo artist and a dancer and a mechanic. And if there's any of people out there that think, oh, I could do that, please come. Secretary, a cosmetic sales lady, an author. So we have all kinds of people.
A tattoo artist.
Yes.
I heard that, yeah.
Tattoo artist,
Oh,
yes.
did you? Yeah.
I did.
Did you
yes.
say that?
Yes. Oh, my goodness, sister.
Yeah.
Hello.
So if you don't have tattoos, that could probably be
Yes.
created in makeup.
Oh,
you
yes.
know,
We
so.
could do all kinds of things with dance.
Well, now they make the sweaters that you wear underneath your clothes with the sleeves, and it has the
Yes.
tattoos on them already.
Yes,
That's
see?
right.
You could do that and just take them off at night and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, or wear it to work and say, "What
Or
are
wear
you
it to
doing?"
work.
I'm in a
That's right.
play.
You could do
you know?
that.
Yeah.
You could do that.
That's
Yes.
that's great. So it's it's
Murder mystery.
Murder
Yes.
mystery.
Yes, and it's very cute. It's very funny. I
Yeah.
enjoyed reading it again last night. Yes.
Okay, and so obviously it's a whodunit, and the audience will have to try to figure out who done it.
Who
and
did it?
Maybe there's a
we don't
reveal
know.
at the end or something like that.
There'll be clues throughout. You just have to pay attention.
Pay attention.
Yes.
Who is directing this?
My sister Maria.
No, we are not calling ourselves the directors.
We're not.
No.
What are we?
We're co-directors.
Co-directors.
We
Oh,
talked
I
about
thought we
that.
weren't going to be co-directors. We were just going to be director and director.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but
That's
we're
why I
not-
said my sister director, and then her cue was to say, and my
sister
director. Yeah, but she
Younger.
didn't do that.
She was supposed to say
Yes.
her younger
Well,
sister.
you
is
know, she's older. She forgets. I have to really watch her on a daily basis.
Oh, that's great. Well, if I could get a copy of that list, we'll put that on the community calendar, the dates of
Oh,
the.
excellent.
I
Oh, did you leave one up there?
yes.
Excellent,
Yes.
excellent.
See,
We'll put.
she is on the ball.
Yeah.
Hey.
We'll make sure we put that out there for folks, and then
Yes.
once the dates are set, people can go online to get tickets and
Yes.
all that good
Yes,
stuff.
Kelly.
Do you need
Kelly
set
is
builders
going to-
and backstage
Oh, we always
people
need
and all
people
those
to help.
folks?
gosh,
yes,
yes.
always. We won't turn anybody down.
Yeah. You know, the community theater's having a storage sale tomorrow and Saturday. They're selling off all their stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, is that when they finally settled on it?
Yeah, yeah. So you might pick up a
Tomorrow?
good deal tomorrow and Saturday.
Oh, yeah, there
So
you
you
go.
might pick up a good deal on some set pieces
never
and stuff
know.
like that.
Yeah, you never
We
know.
might have to
Yeah,
move
Yeah.
over there.
yeah.
That was kind of sad that the community theater's
Yeah.
disbanding or
Yes.
ending. But the comedy troupe is here, and sounds like you've got a big, going to have a lot of fun. So.
Yes, yes. We
Now,
always do.
How hard is it going to be for you to be directors and not in the play itself?
We're going to try not to be in the play. That's why we're asking everybody to come out.
Yes.
But it will be hard.
Yes,
it will be
be.
hard
Yes, it
to
will be.
not be in it because even though we say, nope, I'm not going to be in it. This is the last time. I'm not going to do it anymore.
We always get
We are.
we always get in it. I don't know how we do that, but
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great, Candace, at some point during the actual performance, if they just run out and go, no, that's not how I said to do
We
that.
had a play like that. Was it Murders in the Air?
I think so.
Yeah, Murders in the Air. I doubled as the director in the play as well as being the director, and I would climb on and off the stage and be like, hold up. And like they would just look at me like again.
And at the end, we
and at the
almost
end, we
murdered.
almost-
I know, yeah. Then everyone was all like, "We murdered," but it was also part of the show, which was really funny. But we have done something. Yes,
we have.
where we had that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, that's going to be, because that's a different role. Have you
We've
directed
never-
before?
no,
Never?
Well, we have kind of coordinated lunchtime specials, but we've never directed anything.
Yeah.
Those are air quotes again, but here's is our first. So
It's going to be interesting because you've been directed.
yes,
Yes.
And so now in your mind, you're probably thinking, well, if I ever become a director, I won't do it that way, or I'm not going to say this. And then
No,
you
I'm
watch.
not ever
You
saying that
watch.
again. Never am I going to say
No,
that again. No, because it's like, oh my
God.
goodness,
It's going to
what
happen.
have you done to me?
they have me there for support at least, because I have been told I have to audition.
Yes.
So I will be
You have been
around.
told, huh?
Yeah, I will be
Yes.
around anyway.
Yes.
I just don't have to like be fully in charge like the last one, which I was like, yay, I'm not in charge of it. I can like be an actor. Instead of
nice.
the person like they're like, oh, what do we do? Yeah, so.
Well, it's great. So it's called Who Poisoned His Meatball is the name of the
Yes.
play. It's a murder
Yes.
mystery. It's going to be in February, but you're having auditions very soon,
Yes, next Sunday.
next Sunday, for
Yes.
people to come out and audition for, I think you said 17? Oh, I wrote down.
17.
I wrote 17 and circled it.
17. Yes.
Yeah,
so
17 cast
we
members.
need them.
And if you find that you have a hard time making those dates, but you do really want to be involved, call the theater and let us know, and I'll let them know, and we
Yes.
can work out something.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad you guys have something coming up, and
Yes.
I'm sure it'll be great.
And we're calling everybody.
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 Yes.
Yeah, even you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Over
I
there
know
in the corner, listen, and you over there on Main Street,
Yeah,
driving
yes,
down the road, you know.
yes.
Teachers,
and-
nurses,
Anybody.
Yeah, any
Tattoo artists, dancers,
Yeah.
mechanics, secretaries, anybody.
you know, she said secretary. She didn't say secretary.
Well, apparently there might be just a normal secretary, and then we have
There is a
an
normal
air-quoted
secretary, and
secretary.
The secretary.
That, like you have the inflection, the secretary.
The secretary.
The
Yeah,
secretary.
that's great. So good. Well, good luck with that. I hope you have a big turnout, and,
Yes,
and
thank you.
everybody wants to.
Is there a
We're
radio
Announcer?
broadcast
We
announcer?
could add
We
him
could
in.
add one
Yes,
radio
we definitely
announcer.
I'm not a radio announcer. I just play one on the radio.
Well, see, then you're.
Oh, there we go. Now you're perfect.
over.
Yeah, no, he's advertising the restaurant. So he's remoting
Oh,
out at the
see?
restaurant. He comes
There
in
you
to get like a
go.
plate of spaghetti.
That's right.
There you go.
I might could do that. You know?
That's right. With really good meatballs.
That's right.
We hope.
That are unpoisoned.
Well, I hope it. I
And
hope
that aren't
it's.
poison.
I hope it's real spaghetti and not theater stage spaghetti.
Well, you never know.
never know.
Yours could be real.
I watched, and I haven't spent a lot of time. Jeffrey's probably got more experience, but when they filmed the movie, Roswell FM here in our building was the set. They had one scene that they had to film in the break room where they were all eating ice cream, and I got to watch them make movie ice cream. And you don't want to eat
No.
movie ice cream.
Not. Probably not.
But they had to make it because, it shoots over hours. So you can't bring out real ice cream because it'll all melt and be gone. So if you got, half a dozen, 2 dozen different takes, so you have to make something that looks like ice cream that will not melt and disappear over the time
Yes.
period that you're shooting that scene. And so if it's movie spaghetti, I don't think I want to have anything to...
We do have the tendency to like to eat. So we always end up having some sort of real food.
That's
so
right. That's right. So you just come on over. We will make sure that yours is real. Everybody else's may not be, but yours will be real.
Yeah. But mine will be the one that's poisoned then.
Well,
so.
no, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Not
No,
necessarily.
no, no.
That would be funny too if it's not in the play, but somebody that one of the extras
Extras.
that comes in and takes a bite and all of a sudden does,
and then everyone has to improvise. There you go. Like,
Now, he would probably be the one that would do that
Yes.
just to get us
Yes,
off
yes,
out
absolutely.
of whack.
Yeah, but we can handle it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We'll just take his body off stage.
no, you just have the make her. Oh, Tony, you're just so dramatic. Wake up. Oh,
Or the-
forgive us. We have to drag him
That's
like
right.
out.
the chef would come out with a pan and bomb,
There you go.
and then drag him off. All right. So when's the first audition date? Is this
October the 30th.
October the 30th.
At
So
2 p.m.
not this Sunday. In
next
2 weeks.
Sunday.
No, or
Yes.
next Sunday, not
Yes,
this
next
Sunday.
Sunday,
So
yeah.
this Sunday's the 23rd, I guess.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah, it'd be
Yes,
the
the
23rd. So it'd be the next
Yes.
Sunday at the lobby at the Ocotillo.
Yes.
Well, good. Was there anything else that you got some extra time today because Aaron is at the Mayor's Oil and Gas Summit, so we're not doing the market report
Oh,
today.
fun.
So you had a few extra minutes.
Yeah, no, just reminding everyone that we have Trick or Treat Artesia coming up. So dress your best, scariest outfit, come out, get candy, because we'll all be prepared. And we always need volunteers at the theater just in general, not just for the comedy troupe, but we need volunteers. They help us put up posters everywhere. They do everything from ushering. And towards the end of November, we'll get in our gingerbread houses.
Oh, yeah.
So the gingerbread houses we put together, and then we provide all the candy for the gingerbread house decorating workshop the week after. The second week, it happens the second
But somebody's
week
gotta
of
put the
December.
houses
we
together.
put them together.
Yeah.
And so we have about 100 coming in. So we'll need help doing that. And the time that we did it, we got a group of like 10 people, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Together. Like we come in the evening, have snacks, watch a Christmas movie, and put gingerbread houses together.
Okay.
So if you're looking for community service hours, or you're just wanting to be involved because you need something to do,
I paid the fine, so I don't have to do community service.
Gene, you're letting out all your secrets on the air.
I wouldn't have
The
said
judge
that.
gave me two options, and I said, let me just pay it. And
Hey, you're fine.
So, AKA, Gene is not going to be like helpful in that area. If you need someone to come community serve, Gene said no.
I didn't realize they had to do that for jaywalking, but that's what
Really?
happened to me. Yeah.
Oh wow, community service. So you learned better not to be a jaywalker. Like I don't know how that translates.
You're telling too much.
I know. Well, that's great. Well, learn more. Go to the website or just reach out to you.
Yes.
and the
Oh,
folks.
real
Yes.
quick before I forget.
Yeah.
Today
Today.
at 5:30, we have our artist reception.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, Oscar Hernandez. He brought some extra really beautiful, huge pieces and that weren't up previously, but his artist reception starts at 5:30, goes to 7. So if you want to meet him, see his art on the walls, ask him questions about how he got to where he's doing what he's doing, because
Yeah.
you're interested in doing the same thing, come to the Ocotillo Performing Arts Center.
Great.
And
Great.
he's local.
He's from here.
Excellent. Well, that's great. Website, go to the audition, just get your tickets for the upcoming events.
Yes.
And Balloons and Tunes weekend and all that fun stuff.
Yes.
That's neat. You're going to have an astronaut, a real astronaut in town.
Speak
meet
to the
with
kids.
Yeah. That's,
Well, he's going to be zoomed in, so he's not coming in, but they're going to be able to meet him, and he's going to talk about being an astronaut, and they're going to have pizza, and so we're getting them.
so is this an astronaut who has been in space, or is he on the Artemis project?
I don't know that I've only seen his name, so now I have to
Okay.
look it up. So I'll have more information for you next Thursday.
That's fine. That's
but
fine.
yeah, about him specifically.
Yeah.
But because I don't know all of his accomplishments, I just know that he is definitely an astronaut.
No, that's great.
And he has availability because it wasn't a part of our original contract. Janet offered that to us.
That's
As
awesome.
an extra.
Yeah.
And so she's doing 4 workshops with the kids that day, intermediate and high school, to go over science and space and all sorts of fun things. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, ladies, for being here.
Thank you.
Keep enjoying the day.
Yes, you too.
You too.
All right, we're going to take a break for some news. Again, no market report this morning. The Carlsbad Mayor's Oil and Gas Summit's going on. And so Aaron's listening to the speakers and getting ready to eat steak. And I'm not going to be eating steak.
You'll be eating meatballs.
Tube steak, maybe, but which is not bad, you know. Or Spam.
Oh,
I love Spam.
I
I actually love Spam.
No,
Me
no,
too.
no. Oh, my goodness. People.
Yes.
Do you know how much sodium is in that?
You
no,
can get
no,
the less sodium Spam.
Yes.
It's still
I-
way too much.
I never reach my daily allotment of sodium, so I always have to supplement, you know.
Spam.
All right, we're going to take the break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr.